Welcome to the newsroom. Live with Hope on the scene. Our host, Hope.
Hello, my name is Naomi Hope-Beavers. I'm here with Michael Tellorino. So tell us, how does Canines help your business?
Well, Canine for Veterans is a 501c3, which is a not-for-profit. We provide service dogs to veterans that have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, and also military sexual trauma. We provide the service free to the veterans. Not only do we provide the dog to the veteran and all the training, we provide free food and free medical for the life of that dog. Canine, we pull all our dogs from shelters, and we send our trainers out there to temperament test them to make sure they're a good fit for our program. After we determine it's a good fit, we bring them back to our training center, which is located in Chicago, and what we do is we pair them off with a veteran at that point to make sure it's a good fit and that it's a good bonding process between the service dog and the veteran. Once we do that, they come in a minimum of 3 days a week to actually train with that service dog from the ground up. They learn all the basic, the intermediate, the advanced training, and most importantly, the PTSD training. The PTSD training consists of when one of our veterans has an anxiety issue, the dogs learn to detect when they're doing that, when they're having a bad day. And what they do is they just try to get them to focus on the service dog rather than what's ever troubling them. So they'll jump on your chest, they'll lick your face, they'll do whatever it takes to draw your attention away from that. When it comes to having a PTSD night terror, which to you and I, it's no more than a bad dream, the dogs are trained to wake them up from that so they don't have to spend any time in what I call the bad place. And that means so much to the veterans, knowing that they can go to sleep and not have to worry about going there, that if they do, it's going to be short-lived and they're going to be up again. And these dogs, like I said, like we talked about earlier, they're never going to cure PTSD. But for a veteran that has a service dog, it makes getting through the day so much easier for them. It gives them a purpose. They have a best friend. They have that bond that's unbreakable. When we're in the service, I know when I was in the service, we had what we call the battle buddy, somebody who was always there for you, watched out for you, and took care of you. Well, their service dog replaces that battle buddy, and that becomes their battle buddy. So they do amazing things for veterans with PTSD.
So thank you for coming out here, Michael Tellorino.
Hope, it was my pleasure.
Out of the shadows, bound for the gallows, a dead man walking, till love came calling.